I really started not to do an unpack video for episode 2 of Insecure because I felt like there isn't really anything to unpack. After I watched the episode last night, my immediate response was that was a bunch of nothing. It was just a bunch of nothing. I felt like I was watching the black version of a Seinfeld episode where it was just much ado about nothing. So I watched it again and I watched it a third time. And yeah, um, I don't really think there's much to unpack, but I'll just say this. The timeline gets forwarded or fast forwarded for a year, right? So Issa and Molly are back on track, tighter than ever. Hell, they look like a couple, okay? They really look like a couple. I mean, as far as like sharing how the end of the day went and, staying over and crashing, they look like a couple, right? They're both still struggling in the men department or in the man department, okay? Got it. Got it. Issa, we got what, 7 episodes left in this final season at 30 minutes apiece. We don't have a lot of time. So we're gonna need these episodes to pick up and get to, right? Because right now, this is not it. The primary focus of this final season really needs to be Lawrence and Issa. Now, the last part of this episode, when she broke down and she was crying, even a year later, she couldn't be intimate with this guy who's cute, but that's another red flag. But anyway, yeah, when she started crying and she knew she wasn't ready, that just tells us how she is still feeling about Lawrence, right? So can we get to that? Can we get to that? Clearly in the scenes from what's going to happen on the next episode, Lawrence is dating, so he's not married to Condola. So I guess the baby's a year old. I'm just like frustrated a little bit because there's really nothing to unpack on episode 2. It was filler episode. We don't have a lot of time, Issa. Issa Rae, we do not have a lot of time. And you know what? I don't even really know why I'm pleading with Issa. The episodes are already in the can. It is finished. It is finished. And I feel like we may be disappointed. It's almost like how I felt with the Game of Thrones, you follow it so long, you're very invested in all the characters, and then the writers just do stuff where you're like, what? That's how you're going to wrap this? I feel like we're on that path for Insecure. I hope I'm wrong. But again, come back next week and we'll unpack episode 3. If there's anything to unpack.